All right, we're going to be trying something I've never done before. We want to do a completely random run. So we're going to select a random character. Okay, definitely not a bad one. And we're going to select a random weapon. Oh, God, that's terrible, isn't it? And we're going to see just how far we could get with this. I think there's a chance that this shield is not as bad as I think it might be. But the main problem is that the damage scales with armor. Like if I take, I mean, you could see it right here. It scales that little yellow shield. It scales with armor. So like... have to build armor, which I guess is not a bad thing to do more damage. It also scales off of curse, so as long as I just get more cursed items, we're pretty good too. So we can focus on armor, cursed, and percent damage, I guess, would be okay. And we might just do well with that. We do also start with a fish hook, so we have a 28% chance to curse an item. So we're going to try to build up our curse that way, but we need to find certain items or like... well, first I need to find shields. There we go. There's one. I should probably buy this one. I have another reroll here. I will lock the tree. And we did not find one. Wow, we only have 3 shields here. Okay. We could actually take something like this. This is not terrible. Going minus melee damage doesn't really matter at all. Because, again, these scale off of armor. So we can work with that, I think, if it gets cursed, right? I guess taking harvesting in general isn't bad either, but it's not like taking the minus melee damage is a bad thing. And, you know, maybe actually 14 damage ain't bad, and it attacks every 1.16 seconds, which is kind of slow. So I'm going to need some attack speed to fix that up. But all in all, it's not terrible so far. I do like that we got Creature. Creature is an amazing character to try to win a run with, for sure. Armor will give me more damage, so I'm going to just take that. None of these got cursed, so I still want to take them, though, I think. My reroll costs... ooh, so here's a problem. So we have a reroll for 2. The shield costs 20, and we have 41 material. So if I buy a shield, which I will, and I reroll, I won't have enough for another shield. So what I should do is buy one of these. I guess there's a... well, I should buy one and then reroll, so I can see more items. So I got to choose which one. And I think harvesting is more valuable here. We'll take the tree eventually, but we're going to leave it for now. And now we do... I mean, 17 damage, that's not too bad. Also, what did we get here? We got... oh, we got a horde wave and 2 elites. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't think that's too bad. I usually like to try to start the runs with horde waves in general, so that's pretty solid for me. All right, one thing to keep in mind with this character as well is we are losing range. Where is it? We lose 10 range at the end of a wave, and we lose 5% XP gain. So we're going to gain a lot less levels unless we can get that XP gain in check. Also, we got this cursed shield, which is nice. Pretty crazy to get that. So we're definitely taking that. That's going to build up our curse, which gives us more damage. It takes 35% of our curse scaling, too. Oh, it scales 165% damage, or not damage, of the armor. And then we'll take this, 3% damage plus 1 curse. We need to find one more shield. Perfect. And we're all maxed out on shields. We could take this armor and... oh, wow. Blue one's great. I'm trying to think. Should I try to curse one of these? I would say no. We're going to pass on trying to curse one of those. Because I don't want to lose the run just because I took the weird ghost. Okay, able to deal with the cursed lamprey fairly easily. Didn't seem too tough. You know, the best part about this actually is, you know, we build up armor to deal more damage, but it also just makes us tankier. It's like, oh wait, I need this curse guy. No, I didn't get him. It's also like a little bit of a side effect that we just end up getting tankier as well. So take the percent damage here. I guess we will combine and take the blue. I can grab the armor and I can reroll once again. Another gray one here. So I'm actually going to combine into a purple cursed one and then take the gray. So this scales off of... oh, wait, it goes up every time. So it's 247% scaling off of our armor now. Okay, maybe these aren't as bad as I thought. There's another one here. Maybe we can get this one cursed. I could try to curse this too. Because realistically, anything we curse right now just to build up our curse amount is pretty solid. What I do need to find, though, is XP gain. Because I'm going to have very few level ups. I mean, already I have very few level ups. I'm only level 5 on wave 5, which I think usually a little bit more than that. It's not the end of the world to not get level ups, but I definitely don't want to get to minus 100% XP gain or anywhere close to that. So I need to find some XP gain to counteract that. Hopefully quickly. And if we could find like a celery tea, especially like a cursed one, that'd be perfect because then it would counteract each 5% that we lose at the end of a wave immediately. And we can work on getting that positive again. Well, what is the crit amount? It is ×2 crit damage. So this might be worth it. Or I can just take the armor again. I'm gonna take the armor. Oh, we actually have both of these cursed, which is pretty nice. Only 136 here. Unfortunate. Can I get... Oh, this will help me a lot, actually. Fish, can I afford all this? I don't think I can. So I'm going to take this and this. And the reason is because I want this to be cursed more than the other items. So I'm going to give myself a chance to curse these. I don't mind if any of these... Honestly, if any of these get cursed, probably worth a grab. So we're going to try to curse that spiky shield first, and then we're going to move on to the other ones. And if any of those other ones get cursed, we'll probably just buy it. Just because, you know, it gives us that much extra value for the item just being cursed. So it's probably worth a buy at that point. All right, fairly easy round, but I definitely need XP gain. I can feel how bad it is. 12% damage, yoink, taking that. Okay, so I was kind of hoping the garden didn't get cursed. But honestly, getting fruits like this will probably save my life potentially, especially during a boss fight. Plus, I mean, it's more damage. It's kind of tough though, because like I'd rather not, you know what I mean? I'd rather not get that item. I'd say it's probably worth it just to grab this. I could grab these as well, and then maybe curse the jerky if we can. And we'll give a second try to a spiky shield here and a cute monkey. Definitely not bad. Actually, you know what? I might as well go for all four. See if we can get something. 28% chance. Pretty good odds we're going to get one of those items cursed when we come back to the shop. All right, well, we just absolutely crunched up the entire garden because we got hit by one of those big boys. So the garden already coming in handy. That is one thing I don't have yet, is I don't have like any... I mean, I have a little bit, but I don't have much HP regen or like lifesteal, which I wouldn't want lifesteal with this weapon, I don't think, unless I get like retribution or something, but... right now, I definitely need some HP regen if I... Oh, well, that'll help. That'll help a lot, actually. Thank you very much. And I feel like I might as well take this, right? I was just complaining about it. Might as well. Oh, the double curse here is so nice. These are great items to get cursed. Healing when I pick up material. Yes. And a spiky shield once again. Yep. Thank you very much. And I think I'll just grab both of these and reroll. Oh, this is more curse, but it's only one curse. Spiky shield worth. Let's roll again. Another spiky shield. Okay, let's try this now. And one more. I was debating on the knockback here, but I just don't think it's worth it. It's not really like a stat that's going to be useful to me at the moment, I don't believe. Also, I'm very slow. What is my XP gain? Minus 35%. I guess I could have done the math on that. But, yeah. Minus 35% XP gain. Very hard to get level ups. I mean, we will probably get one here. But I don't even know if I've actually found like an XP gain item yet. I feel like I haven't. Especially not after like round 3. I don't think I've found one. Oh, there's another loot guy. See if we can catch him. It's from our lure. He's so close, almost dead. There we go, perfect. And another chest there. Okay, we got 3 chests this time around. Let's see what we can get out of these chests. Minus 40% XP gain. Okay, we're at minus 20%. That's not as bad. We don't need this damage, so dodge and harvesting we'll take. Regen, yes. I have 1 level up here. I'll do the damage, I guess. A cursed lumberjack, sure, why not? We could just upgrade here. So I'll take both of these. We'll roll past. Recycling machine, uncursed. I would really like that cursed if I could get it. So maybe we go for it. Roll this. A goldfish. The only thing I don't like about the goldfish is it's not like instant stats. And even if I roll with the goldfish, I can't buy the item that I get right now. Okay, we don't have a big wave coming up, so I think we're okay. So I'm going to buy the goldfish. I'm going to roll with it. Just so we could find items to potentially get cursed like this. Perfect. So our weapons will scale off engineering as well. And we could potentially get another cursed spiky shield. So hopefully all these items will get cursed. These would be fantastic items to have cursed. So far, I'll say I'm actually kind of surprised at how well these shields are doing. I mean, maybe it has to be... We got incredibly lucky with the creature pick, didn't we? Because otherwise, this would not be as good. Because we wouldn't even have any of these things cursed. We would just be stuck there, hoping something happened. Hoping we've actually found something decent in the shop, but honestly, yeah, we got lucky right off the rip now I think about it. I feel like if I did this a second time, I would not be as lucky for sure. Let's see if I can walk over here, get these eggs out of the way. Oh no, big guy still spawned. We don't really want that. 3 armor, I think it's too good to pass up, so we'll grab it. Max HP, harvesting. It's still early, so this harvesting isn't bad. I'm at minus luck, which I don't like. But I still think harvesting is better. Okay, so we didn't get the shield curse, which is unfortunate, but these ones curse is pretty solid. So we'll take both of these. This is also cursed. It's only minus 2 knockback. And I think we need the attack speed. Like, we've been okay without it, but especially on a horde wave, like, we're going to need that to help us get rid of these guys. So that's probably worth it. 14% is a decent chunk to grab. Also, you know, curse gives us more damage, so let's go for that. This attacks every 1.12 seconds. It is now every 0.97 seconds. So definitely a meaningful upgrade. XP gain again. Now we're only minus 5%. And if we get curse of piggy bank or celery tea here, that'd be so good. And I'll go for cursing this too. Why not? Any of these items cursed would be pretty good. I would be a little upset if it's the worm, you know, all things considered, but either way, any of these being cursed is solid. And I absolutely love playing with a cursed piggy bank. I feel like getting 20% of your materials at the end of each wave is pretty solid, but if you can actually get that to like 35, 40%, cursed piggy bank goes insanely nuts. Goes absolutely bonkers, if you will. It's also so nice just to play like a tanky character. I did a couple of failed runs that will never see the light of day. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I was always a glass cannon. I would get hit once and just die. So actually playing a tanky character, just being able to run through these guys, like, I don't care. Like, what are you gonna do to me? Okay, well, they hurt me a little bit. That's okay. I need to make sure I'm killing these curse guys too, because these guys give me more curse. We like the curse because it gives us better stuff, more damage, all the goodies that we're looking for. Wow, this is actually pretty good. I don't really care about burning, I don't think, so I'm just gonna grab this. Weapons will scale off elemental, so we're not going out of our way to grab elemental and engineering, but it's just nice to have it. That extra scaling. We're actually going to reroll this because this is pretty bad. 10% attack speed is nice. It goes from 0.93 down to 0.88, or 0.97 I think it was, to 0.88. And nice, we got a celery tea curse. Unfortunately, you know, I say unfortunately, but it is on the horde wave, so maybe that's a benefit. We can get a ton of XP. We can get a ton of level ups, ton of XP back on this wave alone. They do have more health, but I think we're dealing enough damage. 71 plus 22% right here. I think it's worth it. I could go for the shield upgrade here, make this into a red. We're still going to keep the piggy bank around. So 6% speed, I definitely need that. Also cursed. I could go for one more upgrade for the damage upgrade. I think that's worth. Get rid of the grays. Pretty big damage increase there. So now our minimum damage is 87. I don't know what it was before. I just said 70 something, 71. So much better that our minimum is 87. And I'm going to roll again. Gentle Alien, I don't mind. Or a Spiky Shield getting cursed. That's also pretty good. Okay, so here we go. Horde Wave. We attack every 0.88 seconds, 0.88, 0.75. So the red one's better, but let's see. Every 0.88 seconds, basically. Which is pretty fast. And these guys are going to be tankier because we took the celery tea. So they have a little bit more health, but it's just for this wave. So it's not that big of a deal. It's definitely doable. Definitely workable. What I do want to find, though, actually, is... There it is, the garden. I see the garden on the left side of the screen, so I'm going to work my way over there. I'm going to grab that consumable and just kind of get closer to this. So if I do end up taking a decent amount of damage, I could just run down, try to heal up a little bit. There's also trees here, too. Like, just stick around this area. Go for the trees, go for the chests. If we can, we're going to get all the healing that we can. If we ever need it, we're going to be ready to just run up and grab it. Right now, we're still doing all right. Can I make my way over here? Okay. I greeted a little bit, I'm going to be honest. But I really wanted to see what was in that tree. Okay, 1 armor, pretty good. Take that. Small fish, take that. And we have how many level ups? 3? Not that much. I'll be honest with you. Not that great, but also not that bad. I think wave 11, this is probably the last time I'll take harvesting. 9% speed. So we're at 1% now. And 15 luck. I guess that's not terrible. Or 3 armor. Ooh, they made this tough for me, didn't they? I think here we're going to get a little bit of a benefit out of taking... I mean, I want to take the luck. I think the armor... I think armor is just harder to come by. Also, this is so sad because this is a terrible curse. 27% is pretty bad. But that's okay. We're still going to do it. I'm going to combine the cursed one. We'll take this cursed one. And I'm just going to look to try to curse the rest of these items. Spiky shield again. Dangerous bunny. And another spiky shield. Perfect. Okay. So that's pretty solid. I want to try to save as much materials as possible because we get 27% at the end of a wave. So we're going to gain about 50-something material here. And also, these enemies are going to be a lot weaker. Like, last wave looked a little dangerous. But that was just because I took the celery tea. And also, the celery tea gives us 7% XP gain at the end of a wave, which is a pretty low roll. But still, it gives us 7% at the end of a wave. Normally, we were losing 5%, but now we're going to gain 2% every single time. So, finally found that celery tea to actually counteract the XP gain, which is very, very helpful. We are a bit behind on levels because of that. Because of all that XP gain that we were losing. But, you know, that's just design of the character. You get a lot of curse stuff. And you don't get as many levels. That's just how it goes. Little trade-off. I would actually like to increase my range. I don't know what it is on this, but it's very low. I'm at 103. My range is minus 93, right? Because I lose, I think it's 10 range at the end of each wave. So we got to find some range to counteract that as well. There is not an item that gives you range at the end of a wave. So you just have to keep finding the range upgrades. I'll take the HP regen here. These are cursed. These are probably worth a grab. So combine the purples. Get another gray. We'll do the gentle alien here. And maybe roll for a couple things I want to curse, like a celery tea. Well, I actually could just buy it now. I'd like to get this thing rolling quicker, right? Nah, I think it's worth a curse. And let's do another spiky shield. Perfect. Okay. And we're trying to keep our money basically until wave 15. Because I think we're okay to do it up until that point. But once that time actually comes, we're gonna need to buy those items. We're still buying the curse items that pop in the shop so we could kind of cycle through them, but now we have more of a reason to be a bit greedy and not take items in the shop immediately, because the piggy bank is going to give us a ton of materials just for saving more materials, right? The less we spend, the more we save, and it's going to be very beneficial to us to be able to just have that amount of materials before each wave, each elite wave essentially. One general rule of thumb I like to have before fighting the elites as well is, like, if your weapons are dealing 100 damage, the attack speed does matter for sure. But if your weapons are dealing like 100 damage, you're probably pretty good to kill them for the most part. Like, there's a couple of things like range that might get you killed, right? If you have very low range, might hurt you. So you need to look out for that. Or like attack speed if it's very slow and you're doing 100. If you're attacking every 2 seconds, right? It doesn't really matter. So stuff like that I'll need to be on the lookout for. But I think we're doing all right. I'll take the B. Can I get one more thing to try to curse here? It costs 44 to reroll, so I'm just going to stop. And then these enemies are going to be tankier as well, because I just took the cursed celery tea. But we're going to gain a ton of XP gain as well. So we were already +2 at the end of a wave. Now we're +10 more, +10 more. So we're at +12. Quick maths. +12 at the end of a wave. So we're going to gain XP now instead of losing it, which is very nice. Now we just need to work on counteracting the range downgrades that we get, because right now the default on this item is 150 range, and we have 93 at the moment, which is terrible. Look how close we have to get just to hit an enemy. Like, if I'm this far away, it's not even gonna attack. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage actually. Also, downside of this character is all the enemies are cursed, so they all deal a ton of damage. So even though this looks rough, you gotta remember I do have a celery tea right now. So again, these guys do have double the HP they're supposed to. I don't want to get hit by the charging guys. That's really it. Okay, we're good. A lot of materials. Gentle alien, sure. Range damage, no. Percent damage, yes. Attack speed, very good. Or range. I think attack speed's better. I think that amount of attack speed is better than that amount of range. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. It's gonna upgrade straight into that. This is a little weird, but I think it's probably better. We have 2 cursed ones, but I'm gonna combine them, and then I want to combine that, and I'm going to roll to try to find it. Oh, I think we move past this right now. I think this is one of the situations where we deal with it later, because we have 900 material to work with. We have an elite wave coming up. And we need a couple of like weapon upgrades. We need item upgrades. We need range. So we need to just skip this and not worry about it, because the luck doesn't matter for this wave specifically. If I get this curse, it'd be great, but I can't hold out on it. So I'm going to skip past it. This is going to make a cursed purple one. Max HP. This will help me, I think. I'm going to take that as well. More attack speed, crit chance, range. We definitely need that. More armor is more damage, so we grab that as well. Couple rerolls. Minus lifesteal, we don't really care about. But this doesn't matter that much on this wave. I will take the chance to lock this. This won't help me too much on this wave. Can we get... That's pretty good. So we have another red curse shield and maybe one more thing to lock here. Or two. One engineering for every one elemental. Minus... Okay, melee range doesn't matter. So we'll take that. And... Okay, that's actually very good. These are very good items to get. And because I got this Frozen Heart, my weapons deal elemental damage. So we're just going to deal... Once we hit an enemy, we're going to deal 10% more damage, which is very nice. Problem, once again, though, we did not find any range. So you can see how close I have to get to actually attack this guy. But we should be able to just deal enough damage to be okay. I'm just going to make sure I'm healing enough. I don't want to, like, get really below half HP. But I need to make sure I'm killing this guy quicker before all the bad guys spawn, like the harder enemies and stuff like that. So if I could just kind of keep walking in and out of this, it's kind of solid. Let's see. Walk in again and dead. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, I mean, I say 100 is a good baseline for if you're doing 100 damage on a hit. It's pretty solid. You know, a couple other things go into it. If it's 100 damage on melee, it's pretty good. If you're doing 100 damage on range, but like it doesn't pierce through any enemies, it's a little bit harder, especially if you're attacking very slow. Because the weapon piercing is very important, but that's not what we're dealing with here. All right, we have a melee weapon, so we can pierce through all the enemies at once. It doesn't really matter, because we can hit all of them. 10 range damage, 18% damage, and 17 range. So this is cursed too. I think it's worth a grab for the range and the percent damage. So let's do that. And if I could find a nice amount of range here, that'd be perfect. Oh, 15. Okay, I'm just going to take the speed, I think. None of these are cursed. But I do think they're worth a grab. At least... I guess at least the ice cube. Yeah, I'm going to try to curse that, I think. And since we have the piggy bank, I'm going to try to curse these. See if I can find something else to work with. Rip and tear. Ooh. Why does that deal so much damage? I don't know. I have percent damage, but I don't... That's just 50 damage? Whatever. Fine by me. That's a lot of damage. Enemies explode for 100 damage? That's kind of crazy. So let's try to curse that. I do not know why that's so high, actually. But either way, because it says it scales off melee. I have no melee damage. And I have 100% damage increase with percent damage. So, like, by default, it's 50. And the 100% increase makes it into 100? Like, that's kind of nuts. Why is it? There's no way it's default 50. Either way, I'm okay with it. You can give me all that damage if you wish. I will definitely take it. Thank you very much. All right, curse guy over here. He's going to help us deal a little bit more damage. There's another curse guy here. Maybe there's some up above. There's one. Nice. We just got to keep looking for these guys. Because every time we kill one, we got to imagine our weapons are gaining... Actually, what is it? Is it 35%? It is 35%. So every time we kill one, we're basically gaining almost 1 damage on a weapon. Because we have a lot of percent damage. Percent armor. I think we take the armor here. 17% more damage. Sure. I'm just going to take the white flag here. Rip and tear. I think we can grab one. Or I could try to curse it and use the piggy bank, right? Like, we could try to utilize that. Oh, we now have explosions with this, though. Is this worth grabbing? I'd say no, because our explosions are only a 20% chance. So it's not that frequent. A black flag. That is definitely worth a curse. So we'll try that. This is a blue unique, which we could also try to curse. And a spiky shield. Okay, we'll go for that. Actually, it might be more worth it to kind of get rid of that spiky shield. I guess if it's cursed, I'm going to grab it, but... Because, like, I have a blue and a purple that I need to upgrade, and it kind of just complicates things if I grab a gray. So we'll see where that ends up. I mean, I could just sell the uncursed one, right? And it'd be better for sure. Like, do I have yeah, I have an uncursed blue one. So, like, that one would be better to get rid of and take the cursed gray one. So we'll see. But realistically, it's probably better, especially with my amount of curse, which I don't know what it is. 115. There's a 10% chance of an item being cursed. So with that amount with that amount of curse, it's probably worth it just to keep rolling. Trying to find what you're looking for. And also, speaking of curse, look at this. These enemies are insane. They're so strong. Just big groups of them piling up. So I gotta make sure I run through them every now and then. But also, this is why Rip and Tear is gonna be very useful for me. Okay, we're gonna take that attack speed. There we go, Rip and Tear. Wait. Wait, what? Did it not change anything? It's still 93%. It's still 20% there. And it's just -2 here. That's it? So wait, these aren't even worth cursing then. Unless it just gets the base damage amount up. But I don't even know what the base damage was. I already forgot. Okay, so I'm gonna take the snail because we're still looking for fish hooks. We need upgrades now because we are about to fight the elite again. So we're looking for these immediately. I took the bag. Don't worry, I took it. Oh, I would love to curse this. But I think it's so much more worth it just to grab it now, isn't it? Oh, do I greed? Do I greed for HP regen? That's the question. I say no. Because also, just for the sake of a challenge run, I think we just have to grab it. Explosion damage is great. We can try to curse these, I guess. You're gonna give me a... Actually, I don't need HP regen anymore, so maybe not that one. We can get these. Alright, let's see what we can do. This guy will charge at me every single time, and I have a very small range once again. But look at that, 1100 on a crit. If I could crit... I need to make sure I'm healing. Hold on, don't hit me, buddy. Let me heal up. See, this is why I needed the regen. I'm so glad I took it now. Okay, keep running. Perfect. He's gonna run into me again. I'm gonna run back into him. So when he charges, trying to walk into him. Okay, so we have a ton of healing right now because we took the red chest. The red chest heals you for, I think, 100 HP. I can't remember exactly, but I think it's 100 HP when you grab it. But every time he was charging into me, I would try to dodge it. I would give it an attempt, and I would walk back into him to try to actually hit him with my very, very low range. But again, like I said, I mean, our biggest downfall right now is we have no range. And that's going to be 100% what we're looking for. Like, I'm going to re-roll our level ups here. If I can. I have one level up. This is worth it. Actually, very good. Spicy sauce. We skill up engineering. XP gain. I think I'd rather have the material, actually. Same thing for this one. 45 range. Okay, that saves me a bit. None of these are cursed, really. Okay, explosion damage is good. XP gain, not as much. Speed and dodge is great, actually. That dodge will save my life. So I'll take that. We'll get less HP regen, less armor, but I think it's worth it. An 11% coupon is nice. That'll save us a lot. And can I get range? Perfect. Should I try to curse it? Because right now, at this very moment, I do not need range. I need a range for wave 20. We're going into wave 19. I'll try to curse another one of these gardens, I think. Because these gardens are doing well for me. Saving my life a little bit. We did get plus 45 range, which is very nice. We don't have to attack them if they're basically sniffing me. I am surprised I'm taking so much damage, but it's because all these guys are cursed. Also, that was a nice explosion with Rip and Tear. Range damage. I get HP regen. Minus range, though, we don't want. 2 harvesting. Harvesting doesn't matter at this point, so I'll take that for a little bit of regen. Range? Any range. 30 range is good. Can I get another one? I'm going to reroll for it. 45. Okay. So we got a decent amount of range. This didn't get cursed, but it's still okay. Wait, this deals a ton of damage. Oh, but it attacks so slow. Okay. Wait. Oh, well, hold on. Wait. We're doing a challenge run. I forgot. I can't take that. Let me take the garden. We'll take the black flag. We just need enough to make it out alive. So this is actually pretty good, too. Lifesteal. We don't need that. Explosion damage, harvesting, damage. This will help. That'll help quite a bit, actually. Explosion damage. We're just looking for damage, really. And I can't afford anything else. I'm broke. So let's go into the final wave and see how we do. I think we've taken enough damage to be able to deal with this guy, especially because we got that silver bullet at the end there. Also, we got so much dodge. I just remembered that, too. The dodging is insane. Why is he not charging as fast? This guy's, like, slower when he charges. How is the other guy so fast? What? Am I delusional? What was the other boss doing that was making him charge at me 1,000,000 miles a minute? Like, that other guy was so hard to dodge. Or was I just insanely slow? All right, well, looks like we had absolutely no issues with this random challenge. If you guys want to see more of these, let me know. I could keep going on the random. If you guys have any other challenge ideas as well, I can give them a try. Some of the challenge ideas I have attempted, but some of them are very hard. So I'll give them an attempt and maybe put them on the back burner, because I mean, it's some of them are very tough to actually win. So, or they might be like a very long one, like try to just get to level 100 or something like that. But let me know if you guys do have challenges. If you guys want to see more random, let me know as well. I appreciate all the love I've been getting on this channel on Brotato. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I'm just gonna wrap this up. No issues. And just like that, a clean finish. Thank you so much for watching.